Two, y'all. Climb on in. Climb on in. Climb on in. Okay. Ford F-150 with the Eco Boost. Creeping up the street. What up with you? Creeping up the street. Up the street. Scrimp. Street. That's the ex-military man. He be throwing barbecues over here. He swear his barbecue better than mine, but it's all good. Call the crib, same number, same hood. It's 70 degrees in Florida, Burr. I think it's like 64. I think it's 64 degrees here right now. Y'all climb on in. Climb on in before I beat y'all ass. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I ain't beating nobody ass. But y'all climb on in, man. Stop fucking around, man. Playing and shit. What's up, Severe Duty? Old Don. What's up, Old Don, aka best friend? Yeah, where Old Don go? Yeah, man, Old Don, I tell you what. That Old Don, you spoiled me. I don't even know how to tell it to you. You sent me too many options. That's just too many options and different sauces and seasonings. Shit, the only one I got to was the slap seasoning. I opened up that barbecue seasoning too, but I haven't opened up any sauces yet that you sent. The first one I do open up gonna be that slap sauce. But I made some wings the night before last, and I used that slap seasoning on there, and I made some beef back ribs yesterday, threw those on the grill, and I just used a blend of that slap seasoning and the barbecue, the Kansas City barbecue seasoning on there. That shit good. I started to open up a sauce the other day, and I was like, I don't even know what to open up. I was like, I don't even know what. I'm gonna know how to do the slap sauce, but I'm like, damn. It's like you sent me like 8 sauces. You sent me like 8 sauces, man. I don't even. It's squirrel hunting season. Temperatures dropping. Yeah, man. Temperatures dropping. Y'all see the wood? My wood wall gone. Well, kind of, sort of. I got that. That's cherry wood right there. Everything else gone. Thoughts on the war in Israel? Man, I don't give a fuck about the war in Israel. I don't give. Man, I seen a YouTube commercial when I was looking at my Tractor Time with Tim video. These fucking Israeli kids littered my fucking device. Man, fuck them kids. They switched it up. People talking about the Palestinian kid, man. Fuck them kids too. I don't give a fuck. But you can't bait me in using kids. Fuck them kids. Alright? So many fucking kids been coming up, kids just been getting kidded over down yonder since people were running around screaming about how Obama was drone striking kids. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. And a lot of y'all not gonna agree with me. The same people who act like they care about Palestinian kids right now. I'm not a Zionist or none of this shit. But the same people who agree with Hamas or whatever the fuck they talking about ending the last occupation, the Jews stole their land and all this shit, y'all might as well give the Native Americans America back. What happened to all the white folk in here talking about conquest, conquering? Ain't that what the Jews did with the help of the Brits? Didn't the British Empire award the Jewish people that land? Ain't had nothing to do with God or the Bible or none of that shit. Alright, so conquest. Not only by force, but by propaganda. That's the way the world works. I said everybody want to champion the underdog all of a fucking sudden. But when niggas was running around talking about how the white man whoop-de-woo did this, came in, took babies, did that, not a fucking word. But when it happened to Palestinians, now all of a sudden everybody want to champion Palestine and all this shit. Nah, nigga, who the conquerors? Them folk that came from Europe. Them Jews ain't from the Middle East, they from Europe. Them Europeans. Them ain't not near European, got no business talking about, ooh, they doing them dirty, they doing them, man, that European shit right there. They been doing that shit. That's just how they roll. Oh well. People lose wars every day. Countries get occupied. People's like, biblically, it belonged to the Palestinian, man, it belonged to niggas. It belonged to the sons of Ham. You know the sons of Ham? Egypt, well, Mizraim. Canaan, the land of Canaan is what you now know as Jordan, Israel, Palestine. Yeah, all that shit used to belong to the sons of Ham, who were brothers with Put or Fut, however the fuck you say that shit, in Ethiopia. A bunch of niggas who came in and took the land from the Canaanites, the Israelites. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what they got going on over there. Man, you either gonna buck up and body some shit, or you gonna shut the fuck up. And everybody talking shit on that whole situation like they know what the fuck going on, or they gonna get on a plane, go out there and do something, and sit y'all ass down and enjoy some good American barbecue and buy my wood, because winter is coming. Y'all worry about the wrong things. Winter is coming. Talking about Israel. Fuck Israel and Palestine. Nigga, winter is coming. Some of y'all need to get a new wood stove right fucking now. Y'all shit fucked up. There's somebody out there listening to me right now. Got a wood stove. Got a family of yellow jackets living in there. You need to tighten your shit up. Somebody listening to me right now who car won't start. Nigga, winter is coming. Somebody out there listening to me right now and they heat don't work in their SUV. Winter is coming. How the fuck you gonna defrost that window? Fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all tripping, man. Oh darn, that slap seasoning is real good, man. I tell you what, oh darn to the front. I may have to change my opinion about Kansas City, Kansas barbecue. I know I talked shit about y'all in previous live streams for y'all barbecue, but I might have to, I might have to change my opinion. Cause if y'all seasonings is anything like y'all barbecue up there, y'all got some good shit up there. Yeah, I changed my mind about backup cameras. You right. I'm a man of growth. I'm a man of honor, and I'm a man of integrity. I'll admit when I'm wrong. That's some good. I like that slap seasoning. That shit good. It's not overbearing. It's a perfect blend. Um, it doesn't have that ridiculously bold flavor that other seasonings have. It kept it real mild. It's not gonna overpower your meat. It's not gonna it's not gonna give a direct standout and clash with the flavor of the actual poultry or beef or whatever you're using it on. It's fucking it's good. It's perfect. That's a good season. I give it a 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10. Man, leave them folks in the Middle East alone. Let them Europeans conquer. Go ahead, let them boys conquer what they conquer and dole out their propaganda, man. Ain't like you gonna stop it. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that shit. Fuck that shit. And fuck them kids they keep trying to put in my fucking face. I don't give a fuck who don't like me saying that shit. Fuck them kids. The kids are dying. Oh man, fuck. Really? These dumbass commercials with these fucking kids in it. Trying to siphon sympathy and shit. That's why I told y'all I was watching that Tyrone stream. They were going over narcissistic symptoms. I was like, damn, I might be a narcissist for real. I don't give a fuck about none of that other outside shit. I be catching myself too. I be like, damn, I feel like I'm exhibiting narcissistic traits right now. Shout out to Waste Management. Shout out to Waste Management. They about to pick up the trash right now, man. That's $500 a week right there. $500 a week right there. Some of y'all kids ain't got no damn job. You need to send it. Fuck the army. Send their ass to Waste Management. They gonna have to wake up early. They gonna have responsibilities. They gonna get dirty. They gonna come home covered in dumpster juice. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Your apathy would be okay if your tax dollars didn't fund it. So by default, you have taken a side. If you don't speak out for where your tax dollars go, well, shout out to Israel. Y'all might as well give me a little hat. Fuck it, leave it to Beaver. Speaking out about something ain't gonna do nothing about nothing. So if your tax dollars going to Israel and you saying by default you support Israel, then it look like it's case closed. Ain't no sense in asking anybody what they think about what's going on over there. What is a nigga online speaking out about the evils going on across the ocean gonna do for the folks across the ocean? Niggas just speaking out. They not even putting money behind what they speaking on. Go over there and donate to the fucking Palestinian kids or some shit. Or go over there and donate to the Israeli kids. Well, it look like your tax dollars already doing that, so look like you chosen a side. So what y'all can do is sit up here and say, what do you think? And sit up there and champion the underdog Palestine. But in reality, what you doing is supporting Israel. How the fuck you just gonna say Israel's wrong in Palestine? I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. If you ain't putting no money behind your opinion don't mean shit. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one. Everyone has one. What all this hooting and hollering people doing, what they gonna do? Y'all can barely afford gas money. Some of you niggas out, y'all poor. The poors have an opinion. Honey, the poors have an opinion again. The poors have an opinion. Can't even complaining about gas prices. Complaining about heating costs. Complaining about the used car market. Complaining about the president. Complaining about your government. You can't even do shit about that. But you want to speak out and think some shit gonna change all the way the fuck over there. Miss me with that shit, man. Y'all full of shit. I'm gonna tell y'all full of shit too. Y'all full of shit. Oh darn, that seasoning was good. I might have to look online and order some more of that shit. Look at my wood wall. Come on now. Come on now, winter is coming. Shout out to Israel. It looked like the conquerors are going to do what the conquerors have been doing for a long time. And until you folk want to give America back to the Native Americans, shut the fuck up. Let them folk over there do what the fuck they do. They ain't got shit to do with you. But all in all, I haven't really been seeing the bullshit going on with that, except for them commercials with those kids in it. I don't keep up with that shit. My family isn't talking about that shit. Like, no one I know is really talking about this shit, because the shit really doesn't matter. It's just, but when you go online, social media, everybody's talking about it. But for real, no one gives a fuck. Outside of social media, people aren't like, people's like, oh, I'm trying to convince my family not to fall for the Israeli child. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about this shit. Winter is coming. Man, get the fuck out of here. Look at the fence he needs painted. Hell yeah. I don't know why YouTube made y'all comments white. I can't see that shit. When the fuck did they start doing this shit? On Benjamin going to paint BG fence. On Benjamin need to worry about how he gonna give the Adam nigga his money. Or whatever the fuck going on with that. Yeah, I've been keeping up with the Reddit shit. I know. I'm hip. Yeah, I see everything. That dumbass special that some of you niggas done went out and bought. Those dumbass jokes. That's what happens when you want to mix being a comedian with being an activist. You get that shit. You get a shit show. You get disgruntled people who feel like they put work in and didn't get nothing out of the work that they put in, except for you taking all the glory. You get other niggas come in that offer services and shit just gets, the fine lines don't get read. Then it's your lifestyle. That's how you make a living. So that complicates shit even more. So now when the money funny, you get upset and gotta take it out on your audience. Fucking dummy. Fucking bears. Fucking bear ass niggas. Niggas is setting bear trap for them niggas. Niggas got bear traps. I smell blood in the water. Fuck out of here. What else y'all want to talk about? What up, Faith? Shout out to Faith. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something right now, man. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all. Let me show y'all something. Where the fuck this cucumber come from? Y'all see that? That's a Faith Fair wreath right there. It's indestructible. And of course, there goes some hickory wood rounds. I still haven't decided to cut up yet. But yeah, shout out to the indestructible wreath that Faith Fair sent me. We got indestructible wreaths being built out here, and y'all worry about some shit going on the other side of the fucking ocean. Fuck out of here, man. I gotta put my logs like this on the splitter when I'm finished with it because the foxes will jump up here and sleep here. Thaddeus and Esmeralda, the foxes. Yeah, they doing all right. They got that whole, I came out, my cover was covered in fox fur, and it smelled like piss. It smelled like dog piss. But them my babies though, man. Shout out to Thaddeus and Esmeralda, wherever the fuck they are right now. You got foxes? Yeah, I got foxes. I got 2 of them. They have conquered your society here as well, BG, just not militarily. Are you cool with that? I don't give a fuck about this shit. That's for you to do. Why does it have to be either me not being cool with it or cool with it? What happened to option C? Enough people out here give a fuck enough about it that I don't have to. Exigent news, it sounds like you care enough about it that I don't have to. Why the fuck I'm gonna be worried about this shit for? You're on the case. Your worry about it is gonna make all the change necessary in the world. All I got to do is sit back and watch you do it with your concern and worry. That shit don't bother me. That shit gonna be like that for that shit has always been like that. It's always been governments that had people in power from foreign places. All anybody ever did was talk shit on Pol Pot name, but nobody ever talked about what the fuck inspired Pol Pot to do some Pol Pot shit. That was because the French installed a puppet figure in the government in Cambodia. You think the Cambodians were like, yo, we got foreign leaders all day over here, they taking us over, just not militarily. Yeah, they did. And what they do? They did something about it. And what did that end up with? What did that lead to? So please tell me again how this shit going on over here is any different than what has ever been going on. And what your concern about it is actually going to do. I ain't going to do shit. Some of y'all just fooling yourselves. Some of y'all, because this internet shit got y'all thinking that y'all concerned really going to do something about this shit. I hate to come out like this, but it is what it is. People been worried about shit since I've been born. People been online. The internet been busting since I've been born, especially with 9/11. You know, with 9/11, I was 11. Real shit. I remember I was in school watching the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. The teacher wheeled in that dumbass TV. We was sitting there watching it. The broadcast, it got interrupted. Next thing I know, the president was on the screen making an announcement. You can look up the way we right here. You look up the way you can see the smoke rising. You know how many truthers and concerned people were making videos and doing broadcasts and programs and doing social media posts about this shit? People was on MySpace with this shit. People was on whatever else was out back then with this shit. Did that shit change anything? Did people's concern for it help prevent it? Yeah, you can't get mad at me. I'm just living my life. Y'all, it's just the problem with a lot of people out there is they feel like because they're an activist, other people gotta be an activist. And I know a lot of y'all watching me, y'all activists. Don't expect me to be an activist. Y'all got that covered. So don't get mad when I talk my shit. These are my opinions. And never forget, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one. Man, fuck them Jewish niggas. Fuck them Palestinian niggas. And fuck the people putting out the commercials with the kids in them. And fuck those kids. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm gonna leave the Karen up to y'all. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be out this bitch bundling wood because I'm not selling full cords no more. I'm getting low on wood. I'm trying to make it until, I was trying to make it until January. But I feel like with the amount of wood, seasoned wood that I have left, I probably ain't gonna make it till January. The way things are going now, I'm gonna probably run out like the first week of December. Then too, keep in mind, I didn't get the chance to complete my eastern wood wall. So my plan of attack going forward, the grind harder, stack more wood. I'm not doing log splitting this year for other people, so that's gonna save me more time to do what I have to do in processing wood and getting that split for next year. Then when I get low in seasoned wood like I am now, I'm just doing quarter cords. Nothing over a quarter cord. Why? Because when you do less amounts of wood instead of like bulk delivery, like cords. Some people be doing 2 and 3 cords. When you just boil it down to a quarter cord, you can set the price, and you will end up getting more money than say if you was getting is saying if you was selling like a full cord. Like people who sell bundles, they make more money than people who sell cords because it's a less amount. So when people see the price in their mind, they're saying, "Damn, a bundle only $10." They may not have the $225 for a cord or the $400 for a cord. They may just settle on bundles, and it's a lot of people that think like that. So while you selling bundles, you done made like damn near $600-700 on a cord because people just looking at a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the price for a cord, and they only thinking about. And then too, you target your audience, you target your customer base. I'm not looking for people. I'm not doing people that want to heat their homes no more. I already got customers that I pop with that return to me every year. They may get 1 or 2 cords. They come get 2.5 cords or whatever the case may be. And then I get them out the way. Everything for the rest of the year, I'm just looking for people using the fireplace. No people with outdoor boilers. No customers with that's really trying to. From this point forward, I'm basically just looking for the vanity people, the people who's like, yo, it's a little bit cold. I want to do a little fire for the wife, for the kids or something. Have that going in the background. The vanity people, the people that got a fire pit, they may be entertaining guests. Those are the type of people that don't have no problem paying premium prices because they're doing it for an event. And it's going to be a lot of those type of people instead of the people that's actually use wood to heat their homes with. So I'm going to just rock like that until next year. And by next year, I'll be able to do the full cord thing a little bit longer because I plan on completing my eastern wood wall. But for right now, yeah, I'm going to just... I'm going to just lower the quantity and raise the quality. All my shit quality. That's all it is. It's just high value wood, just in less quantity. Higher markup on product. Nah, it's not a higher markup. It's, well, you can call it that. I already told y'all November 1st the price is going up. Everybody associated with big wood, they raising their prices November 1st. So for real, you should be getting your wood now if you haven't already. For somebody like me, I'm not doing cords no more. I'm not doing full cords. But for real, the time to get your wood, if you're not doing it yourself, the time to get your wood is in the summer. That's when you're going to get the best price. And by winter, come winter or fall, if it's like ash or black locust or something like that, or silver or maple, that shit'll be already seasoned. You can burn it that winter. But yeah, if I use wood to heat my home and I didn't split my own wood and do all that and have a chainsaw or a truck or anything like that, I'd be buying my wood in June, July, no later than July. You may come across some green wood, but that's people, they just try and get rid of it. If you want to go earlier, you can get better deals, say like April. Like if you start buying your wood in April, you're gonna get them good deals because all the landscape companies are making room for mulch season. So all they firewood, all the firewood stations that they got firewood in them, they try and get the firewood out and bring in the mulch. So you're gonna get those rush deals. You're gonna get the come get a cord, $99. Nigga, I'm talking about like full cords, $99. It's gonna be mixed. You're gonna have a lot of poplar in there, but they just try and get the shit out of there, and they got a mountain of the shit to get rid of. So they gonna give you that price just to get the shit up out of there and bring in the mulch. So for real, if I wasn't doing what I do, and if I didn't have no muscle, or I wasn't able, I didn't have a trailer or a truck or anything like that, I'd be getting my wood in April. You know, March, April. Still needs to hire BG for the ad department. Shout out to Still. A lot of people are disappointed with Still. They feel like the quality going down. Like all my Firewood guys with they Still chainsaws, all they do is bitch about how Still quality isn't what it used to be back in the 2000s when they started. Well, you got some grandpa ass niggas out there. They got a old ass Still 1. And they're like, it's back my day to still run forever. And that bitch still running. The people talking about the Stills now that they buying from the stores or they getting online from the dealer. Man, them shits is crapping out, having problems with the carburetor. All types of miscellaneous shit going on with them. So Still, people are not happy with Still. A lot of Still fanboys are jumping over to Husqvarna. You started a removal and hauling company only to realize people with a big pile of shit in their yard be like gotta be licensed and insured, bring your own labor. I never heard that before. People do that. People be pressed on that shit. Like I never ran across any customer ever. It was just like, yeah, you gotta be, yeah, nigga, licensed and insured, nigga, yeah, all that, son. Yeah, I want to see the shit. Yeah, where the insurance and shit at? But if you out there on your own and you doing shit, man, make sure you know what you doing. Don't get yourself into a pickle. Don't get yourself into a pickle jar you can't get out of because you want to be the big man or you want to show off. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, don't do it. Because when shit go wrong, shit, yeah, nigga, you work for yourself. Ain't no company there to take the blame. Nah, nigga, you getting sued. You personally getting sued. Depending on what state you in, you gonna get in trouble for operating shit without a license. There's gonna be IRS questions going on. Nigga, don't fuck up. If you, like for instance, I fell trees. I know how to cut a tree. I know how to look at a tree. I look at the angle it's leaning. I look at the top branches, what they doing. I look. I observe. I don't just go in there with the chainsaw. Look. I know the hinge cut methods. I know like 3 different methods. There's a video on YouTube. They probably taking it down of a professional arborist getting barber chaired. This nigga's a professional. This nigga been doing this shit for like 30 fucking years. This is no spring. This nigga got hit with the widowmaker. They call it a widowmaker because when you cut that tree down, your hand shit ain't right, and that bitch snap back because the back strap too fucking long. That bitch, back. And the whole force of the tree that you cut and just, bow, that bitch lean forward in the back, bow. Nigga, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. You done. They gonna have to put a card in the middle. They gonna have to tell your wife, yo, he ain't coming home. He ain't, you a widow. Call that shit the widow maker. So I done seen all that shit. I fell trees with people, but if I see something and that shit just super suspect. Nah, nigga, I'm not doing it. You gonna have to shit. I ain't scared to say, yo, you gonna have to get somebody with more experience than me, or somebody with a better team. Like you can't find like just get in contact with an arborist that's just working dolo. He doing contracts or whatever the case may be. But if you out there dolo on your own, don't do it. Cause if that tree fucking around and crash into the fence and they neighbor fence or over there some shit, you gonna have to pay for it. If you fell a tree and that shit too close to the house and you had a gut feeling, don't do it, and you did the shit anyway, and you arranged the cut for it to lean that way, but that bitch snapped back and you misjudged the branches up top, that bitch started pulling it this way, and you out there, no rope, no nothing, you don't know what the fuck, and that shit crashed into their roof, you out back. Nigga, that's on you. Yeah, that's on you. You just got you, man. This shit like poker. You gotta know when to hold. You gotta know. You gotta go in there. That shit poker face. Them guys that cut down from top to bottom are legends. That's what you're supposed to do when you working around the house or when the tree's over a certain height. Like this silver maple, like shit like this. This what you gonna have to work top to bottom. Cut that shit off in sections. You gonna need a climber. He gonna have to climb up there, the arborist. He gonna have to go branch for branch. You gonna get a rope and lower that shit so that shit just don't swing, or that bitch just don't come crashing down. You have a team of guys. One guy he gonna be over there. The guy up there, he may need his chainsaw sharpened. He gonna have to lower that bitch. So you gonna need like at least 3 people for the whole situation. But they had to do that one the same way. That one gonna have to go the same way because I got the pool right there. This one look like it want to lean over there into the fence. So this tree right here, you're gonna have to do that shit the same way. Cutting trees is the sketchiest thing that I do in life. Shit can get real sketchy real quick. I don't give a fuck, professional or not. Nigga, like you wear your gear. That's all I'm telling you right now. You go out there, bitch, have your helmet on, wear that dumbass helmet. Cause you may be in the process of making a specific cut and a branch above you just decide it wants to give up the ghost. Come crashing the fuck down. Then you got the trees, you got the standing dead trees that you gotta watch out for. The top half, that shit rotted and you cut it to lean this way. That shit may not want to go that way because all the weight is concentrated down this bitch. Or you may have a trunk section that's hollow. So you gotta attack it in a different manner. You may have a leaner. That bitch just lean. I'm talking about gangster lean and that be doing like this. That shit, nigga, that shit horizontal. You gotta know how to cut that bitch so you don't lose your chainsaw when you slicing through that bitch. You got that nigga, this section gonna collapse. It may catch on this section, but if not, nigga, there go your chainsaw. Nigga, your shit gonna get stuck. Have your wedges. Have a mini sledge. Get you a sledge. I keep all that shit in the truck. I don't even use the back of the axe. I done seen the axe part go flying the fuck off yonder. You just break out your sled. Whack up. Hey, you a backup chainsaw just in case your first chainsaw. Why are we talking about this? The fuck are we talking about? Yo, I got one more question. BG, show me your helmet, BG. I got a helmet in there. I don't wear it that often, but I got a helmet. The dreads don't stop that. I'm about to cut my dreads anyway. That shit don't stop now. Yeah, it's time for me to cut my hair. My yeah, my situation I had going, that shit done. That shit over with. So yeah, I be cutting my shit. I got one more question. Zach the Dread would be happy. Shout out to Zach the Dread. Yeah, I'm done. I'm over this shit. I'm done. I might just grow my shit back out because I don't like haircuts. I don't like spending money on haircuts and shit. And if I had to cut my shit, I'm be looking wild. Ain't no way I'm letting my wife ain't cutting my shit. So I'm be out there bitch looking like a spring turkey. Ben Shapiro has been on his period for a week straight now. I don't know why y'all watching that nigga to know that. What the fuck doing? He's supposed to be on his period because of the Israel shit. Nigga, doesn't he have like dual citizenship or something? Them his people over there. So if you was in another country and America was going through something, you wouldn't be on your period. You wouldn't be concerned. Some of y'all doing this shit right now. Y'all still in America on your period about what's going on in America. Damn right, Ben Shapiro gonna do that shit, nigga. He's Israeli. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Them his people. Them his people. Yeah, body something or enjoy barbecue. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much. That's a good slogan. But either body something or barbecue. Fuck it. And I feel like I'm getting back in shape too. I gained a little bit of weight over the summer. I'm trimming all that shit back. I'm talking about I've been shaking and moving. Yeah, all some of y'all gotta do is sell bundles. And y'all be alright. I just got back from deer hunting. It got windy and the deer stopped moving. Shout out to Hillbilly Hard. You ever watch Anton Daniels? No. Yeah, I feel good, man. I love winter. Winter is coming. I love it. I like muscling hickory and oak wood rounds. I like grappling, but I go wrestle the hickory wood rounds for no fucking reason. Just not even Just not even doing nothing with them, nigga. Just to go over there and just like manhandle them shits. Them shits heavy as fuck too. That's my gym. That's my gym right there. I'm up to 50 push-ups in a row. I can't even do one push-up in a row. I haven't done push-ups in. I was in the penitentiary last time I did a push-up. Yeah, I ain't done push-ups in a minute. My name is also David, by the way. That's nice. But yeah, your alias is Hillbilly Hard. Going into the zombie apocalypse. In the group, you're gonna be Hillbilly Hard. Like no David, no none of that shit. Like just straight Hillbilly Hard. Penitentiary only place push-ups are performed. And then people, man, they're gonna be doing some magical push-ups. Them ain't just regular push-ups. You may have a whole nigga, the whole squad outside just doing the wildest shit, doing the push-up clappers. Then you gotta graduate to the push-up double clap. You gotta push up, clap in the front, clap in the back, catch yourself, push back up, clap in the front, nigga. You gotta do like like 10 sets of 30. You gotta do like 10 sets of 30. And if you in a gang, that shit just magnified. The whole situation is magnified because if you fall short or you just gas out before the whole squad is done, you gonna get punched in the chest. So you have to, you either have you have to do it. There is no I don't wanna work out. Everybody gotta work out. When they pop those cell doors and you hear the CO, correctional officer, rack, outside rack, let's go, top tier, outside rack, let's go. Yeah, they got them dogs walking y'all out there. If you ain't on that yard working out, they gonna send a little homie come find you. Yo, you wasn't out there today. Niggas, you either gotta be in the program getting your GED, at school doing something, in the library or something. Juma, more science, Wiccan program, you better have been doing something. Don't just be in your cell waiting for your cellmate to leave so you can whack one off, or just in there watching soap operas. Nah, nigga, you gonna get got. You gotta be out there. The squad out there, you out there. Push-ups. Push-up. You get to them level 5, them level 4s and 5s. The King Mountain, Red Onion, Wallings, Red, Sussex 1 and 2. Yeah, nigga, ain't no more free weights. They got a pull-up bar out there, and they got a track. You gotta run that track. Niggas is clocking like 10, 12 miles a rec period. Nigga just straight running. Niggas is clocking like 10, 12 miles a day doing that shit. You just doing straight calisthenics. You doing toe ups, shoulder ups, anything. People was just in there making up shit. Just do neck ups. Niggas is in there be like this. What up, BG? I need to order some more Klaus Schwab Bankster clips. I was in county, no library. Oh, in the county, they go hard as fuck too. They don't have free weights. Nigga, y'all just in that bitch. Y'all doing the same thing niggas in the penitentiary doing. You gonna have some niggas, they at work camps. They got free weights. I don't know if they still have them now, but the free weight, that's just when you could pick up the dumbbell and just curl that bitch. You just, nigga, they take all that shit away. We was at Augusta when shit got popping with the white boys. I say that loosely. I mean, when I say white boy, I don't mean just be like white boy, just say white boy. That's what they called themselves. They was the Aryan Brotherhood, the Pecker was Aryan Circle. Whoa. They had some Sons of Hammer or some weird Odin-ish type of shit going on and some other shit that I've forgotten about. But yeah, when we was out there popping with them, niggas was grabbing dumbbells and smacking bammers. Bam! So I don't think they got free weights up there no more. Because that's a hell of a weapon right there. But yeah, you had to work out. At least when I was up there, that's all Crips. That's Crips. Bloods did that. That like the white gangs, they really weren't on that type of time. They didn't really work out like talking about. Like they were mainly on drugs, to be honest. But man, that's what type of time niggas was on up there. Pecker, I don't know what the fuck they call them. So they had them dumbass tattoos. And then you had like, bro, it was some weird shit. You gonna learn some shit if you ever doing time in the Bing. You gonna learn some shit. You gonna learn different people, different ideologies, different. Like y'all think this internet shit weird? This shit ain't nothing. Like when you meet certain people in the penitentiary, that ain't internet. The ideology they have, they actually practice this shit. So you go in there and you meet the Muslims, or you meet you may get cool one, call him Big Ock. You may have funded a nigga, Big Ock, he running the store box. You and him went in on the store box together. Like, I ain't saying you can't go in with people like all that shit, but I'm just saying like certain ideologies, like it's just certain type of thing you may run across on the internet and laugh off and be like, y'all niggas lame as fuck. And in there, man, niggas really doing that shit. Niggas really doing that shit. I'm talking about like you got Muslims out here, they not praying 5 times a day. In there, nigga, let Lil Ock get caught not praying 5 times a day. When they do that shit and they pray towards the sun or towards Mecca or whatever the fuck they pray towards, and they roll out the little carpet and they just on the Allah Akbar, they just on they shit, just going the fuck in with their eyes closed and their hands raised the fuck up. If Lil Aki ain't doing that shit, when they finish, he getting dealt with type shit. I'm talking about Lil Ock get caught eating pork. Yeah, nigga, yeah. All that shit. Hey, if you a guy, I can't speak for Bloods, or if you was Crip and you went somewhere claiming you were a Crip, you had to show your paperwork by default. All pay for all your charges, nigga. No child molesters, no child molesters, no snitches. I'll let my phone say. Yeah, it couldn't be none of that type of shit on your record. And then you up there on some bullshit. And every gang, it don't matter what penitentiary you go to, they got COs in their pockets, y'all like. So all the nigga gotta do, let's say he loking on the block. He like, yo, what's up with him? He came in here, he claiming he from woo 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 woo. And the CO, he'll get the paperwork for a nigga. And you had that nigga paperwork, you share that shit with the block if it's some goofy shit. And the nigga claiming your shit, or your gang, whatever set or whatever, wherever you from, that nigga getting rushed and folded. That nigga getting folded like a lawn chair. No more. Why the fuck do I be? Yo, what y'all want to talk about? How many accountants were locked up? I can't name that one. Man, I'm pretty sure they were. Most niggas like that, they doing like Fed time. There's just certain charges you get. You like niggas like money laundering and like certain shit is federal. Like accountants like doing weird shit to the books. Like it depends though. But yeah, you ain't. I don't know. Probably I ain't seen no accountants because most of them niggas was in PC or they was in the hole doing time. I don't know. I tell you what, DC right there. If you do anything in DC, that shit federal, nigga. If you fought wrong, Fed time. Ain't no state penitentiary, nigga. Fed time. You fuck up in DC, you get caught with a pistol, or anything really. Nigga, they got the DC jail, and depending on how much time you do, you gotta do like over 3 years. You from DC, you might end up in Nebraska doing time. You may end up in Kansas doing time. Your people not coming to visit you. Everything out there, bitch, federal. That's federal time. That shit different than state time. When you do state time, you may fuck up. They put you in the county jail, and then they send your ass down the road in your state. Like, I'm in Virginia. I remember being in Virginia, handcuffed and chained up, legs chained up in the soda can. We call a little paddy wagon a soda can. That's where they transport you from the jail to the penitentiary. So once you get to receiving, you don't even go to the penitentiary you go to receiving. That's where I went to Powhatan. That shit was so far away from where the fuck I was at. I felt like I wasn't even in Virginia no more. Then when I left Powhatan and I went to Augusta, which is up in the fucking mountains, I felt like I was in a whole nother country. That shit wild. Then from there, back in the paddy wagon, Sussex 1. You be like, damn, we still in Virginia? They be like, yep. You be like, damn, Virginia big. Fed time is sweet. That's what a lot of people say, but mostly like the Fed shit, they giving football jersey numbers. Like Fed, man, niggas, man, when the Fed swoop in and they doing your shit, it ain't like the state time going to court. Nah, nigga, they trying to throw the book at you. So a lot of them niggas doing Fed time, they end up like Big Meech. Fed time, that shit federal. Larry Hoover, federal. Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, his shit was federal. He out now, but his shit was federal. I'm talking like big time drug dealers, federal. Big time gang members, I'm talking about like I remember they came and got this one Harlem 30 Crip nigga that was just randomly out here. He was running. He did some shit. Well, he fucked up in California. He was just aliasly in VADOC. And when he did his time for the shit that went on in Virginia, man, the feds came and got him. I'm talking about when he got released, it was tinted up Suburbans outside waiting for him. Like he didn't even get a chance to go to McDonald's first. They was just out as soon as he signed his release papers, got his little shit back. The Fed niggas with the suits and the Ray Bans all was outside like, come on. Nigga. Fuck that, they Fed time, that shit something else. I remember being in state and they was talking about the people doing Fed time. They got laptops and shit. Like they be online and shit. You know, people in state, they COs are bringing the phone. Like you have a cell phone in there. So people still be on Facebook and Instagram and all types of shit. But yeah, niggas tell magical stories about the Fed time. The Fed time, that shit magical. It's not as tribal as the state, like the state penitentiary, the federal penitentiary. It's not even on like some race shit or none of that shit. It's your state. If you out there, like you may be from Virginia, you end up in Illinois doing Fed time. So it's like by default, you just link up with niggas from your state. It doesn't matter what corner of the state they come from. Niggas just be like, nah, he from the state. Everything, all the politics concerns your fucking state. That shit, well, I don't give a fuck if you white, black, purple, blue, Muslim. I don't give a fuck what you are. Big Ock, nah, nigga, you from Virginia. We out here in Illinois. These niggas different out here. We sticking together. You may have some New York niggas. Upstate New York niggas link up with New York City niggas from any borough. It don't matter. All that beef shit go to the side. They just in Nebraska some fucking where. They just like, nah, nigga, we from New York. Like all the politics, like you may find somebody from Arizona, some niggas from Arizona was in there, and they jumped one of your homies. Like he was just from New York. You don't even really know the nigga. He from New York. He from Yonkers. He from Yonkers. You from Buffalo. But these Arizona niggas in the Fed, they done banked them and shit. So now it's like you gotta stand up for him because he from your state. So now niggas be like, yo, like New York niggas is soft. You be like, man, put that on the chopped cheese we not soft. Who did what to who? You gonna have to go rectify that. That's just how that shit is. Like DC niggas don't like Baltimore niggas. But when they in the feds for some reason, man, they stick together like PB&J. Them niggas are, man, swear DC niggas hate people from Baltimore. And Baltimore people hate niggas from DC. Soon as them niggas get in the fed, they like this. It's like, cause they right there. It's like, nah, nigga, we yeah. Shit crazy, man. It's just people funny, man. I don't know why I'm talking. Evans 513, you got any questions for me? I don't know why I'm just talking about prison shit right now. I don't know how I got on this topic. The chopped cheese, I'm hungry. Hell yeah. You go to up there in Harlem, Haji's Bodega, get a chopped cheese. The birth of the chopped cheese. Right up there in Harlem. Them Harlem niggas don't want no one else doing a chopped cheese, replicating the chopped cheese. They just want to have that and claim that they're all chopped cheese. Niggas in Brooklyn out there putting the chopped cheese ingredients on a bagel, they don't like that. Niggas in the Bronx is out there putting the chopped cheese ingredients in a taco. Them Harlem niggas don't like that. They like, no, the chopped cheese, this shit started here, son. I'm telling you real shit. Love is love, daddy. Everything is love, daddy. This shit started right here. Harlem stand up. Like this all shit. Uh, like niggas, the people from Harlem, they get real poetic with they shit. Like everything, like love is love, daddy. Everything is love, and life is living. You be like, nigga, is that poetry? You be like, damn, all I did was ask you how your day was. My day's all good, daddy. Love is life. You be like, damn. We whack your perimeter. That's for the female folk. Men don't do that. Men don't weed whack. Women do. The push-ups. Yeah, yeah. It started with push-ups. Okay, yeah. And then from push-ups, I just said, yeah, because I haven't done a push-up since I was in the penitentiary. So I was just reminiscing on like our workout routine. Like, yo, if you wanna like, yeah, yeah. If you wanted to get like, yo, going like, yeah, nigga, like there's nothing else. And you gonna get fit if the penitentiary workouts are some of the most extreme workouts and produce the desired results. Like the shit out here, like people be putting together these workout regimens and shit. This shit ain't got nothing on what niggas in the penitentiary is doing. A lot of the shit people doing out here now came from the penitentiary. Yeah, a lot of niggas, they just coming home and they just putting shit out there and this shit just catching on and people doing it, and now it's become like a whole thing where it's like this shit like Zumba class or some shit. It's just okay, we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna do it. Like when you see niggas in the gym and they doing that wild shit on the pull-up bar, nigga, that's penitentiary shit. Yeah, you had to run and stop smoking in the penitentiary. I'm still talking about the penitentiary. I'm still talking about this shit. Y'all. But yeah, you had to smoking was a number one threat to your existence in the penitentiary because a lot of people smoke. You can get anything in the penitentiary. You can get heroin. You can get the white girl. You can get the brown boy. You can get anything your fucking heart desires in there. Cigarettes. But it's just one thing I noticed. Them niggas couldn't, like I ain't gonna say they stamina was shot because I know it's some runners out here in the Olympics and people was like, oh, this Olympian gold medal, he smokes and he run. I'm like, man, them niggas rare because the niggas that was smoking in the penitentiary that known for chiefing and smoking, they was getting duffed out. Like none of them niggas, like 0% of them niggas who smoke, like one fights. You may have a leader of a certain clique, he'll smoke, but that nigga don't never put no fucking work in. He just telling niggas what to do. But when it come time to go toe to toe with somebody or somebody run up in your cell and want to take your TV, them niggas always get duffed out, man. I had homies that came in there and smoked. Like they just out there been smoking Newports, then they get locked up. Clear their head up a little bit in jail. It's harder to get shit in jail. Then they get shipped down the road. They in the penitentiary. They start right back to smoking. Drinking hooch, toilet wine, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they back drinking hooch. They got the hooch in the cup. Them niggas weren't soldiers. They get beat up. You tip them over, they fall the fuck out. Them like, nah, man. So drugs of any kind, smoking, drinking, that shit, just and in the section I was in, that shit just wasn't tolerated. Like you couldn't be what I was and smoke and drink. Like they gonna beat that out of you. You gonna have to put mind over matter and get over it. You gonna have to take those cravings you got to go smoke and drink or do any heroin, whatever you was on. You had to take that craving and use that to fuel your workout. Yeah, when them doors pop, you gotta be outside on that rec yard, nigga. You hitting the pull-up bar hard as fuck, having withdrawals until you get over that shit. That's why I said, when nobody smoking and drinking, not on my section, like on my side of things, but yeah, man, niggas was doing this shit. Lace them up. It wasn't even nothing to lace up, nigga. Niggas was in there with the Jackie Chans on. Niggas in there with the Jackie Chan. Them bitches had no shoestrings, no nothing, nigga. You just in there. You better get the right size too. When they ask you shit, you better have the right size. Cause if you get a size too big, them bitches falling off, you ain't gonna get a footing. Them floors out like slick too. You need to having the right shot, having the right size shoe. That shit critical. Don't get nothing too big. Cause a nigga knock you up out them junks. Yeah, don't be walking around with shower shoes on either, little sandals and shit. Nah, nigga. They slide you right up out them bitches. Fuck out. I got 2 more questions. What the fuck is my phone? Yeah, that's bullshit. I ain't got my phone. I'm tripping. Yeah, I couldn't fight though, so all this doesn't apply to me. What are your questions? Man, I ain't talking about shit. I just came on here to say what's up, man. I'm out this bitch grinding. I just came out here. Yeah, man, I just came on here to tell O'Darn thanks for sending the array of seasonings and sauces, to shout Faith out for her indestructible wreath. Say what's up, the little walk across the street. Shit, I ain't doing. Holler at Severe Duty real quick. You know, maybe the Hot Stop dude. Shout out to them. Say what's up. You know, Burn Pit coming soon. I ain't talking about shit. I definitely didn't come on here to talk about Israel. Even though y'all goaded me into talking about this shit in the beginning. What do you think about the Israeli and Palestine conflict? I ain't talking about shit, man. You like tartar sauce? No. How do you feel about transplanting myself from Michigan to Texas because my wife is Hispanic and want to be around her family? P.S. My Spanish is shit, but getting better. Shit, you can't complain. You married her. That's your wife. You married a Hispanic woman. You know family is important for them. Now you done married her, and she wanna move down yonder. Shit, go on, move down yonder. You up there popping with your folks? Shit, you might as well. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. You married her though. Shit, that's your wife. Y'all supposed to be one. Sometimes it's hard to do that when y'all speak different languages though, or have different religions. That's all I'm saying. Or come from different countries. But you, nonetheless, man, y'all supposed to be one. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I for one, and speaking of that talk, I just never been into Hispanic women or Latin women or Latinx, whatever the fuck they calling them, Mexican women, Spanish speaking. Like that's never ever one, never once ever. Not that I've ever been in that. Like I've never, that shit never. You know, some people had preferences. Like some people had preferences. I just, never been in, never been into that. Call me crazy, but I love the way English rolls off the tongue of a woman. There's nothing like the English language. You can call me indoctrinated. You can call me crazy. You can call me colonized. I don't give a fuck. I understand this shit. You go around certain people, and they people and you right there with them, and you came with them, but they get around certain people and just start speaking, whispering a whole different language. That shit, you just be like, you just gotta kind of, you know, you know. Unless y'all had some understanding or you into that, and that's what you do, and y'all gotta understand, like you felt like you pop like that, or just certain instances where your people they just don't do that. Like, it's just I never been into that. But then again, man, these Spanish bitches out here crazy though. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Just cause I never. There ain't no knock on none of that shit. It's just, man, these bitches crazy as hell, man. Man, y'all thought Keisha was crazy? Nigga, Maria is off the fucking chain, son. That bitch would put sugar in your gas tank. Like, shit like that, man. Yeah, like like that bitch will pour salsa in your motor where the oil's supposed to go. Nothing but chunky salsa in that bitch. Like the stories out here, these bitches crazy, son. I like, nah, I ain't. It's just certain women you hear about, like stereotypically speaking, and it's just Spanish women are one of those women who people be like, yo, they spicy. Like this. Like some men just don't want spicy. Like some men had enough spice. Some men may have felt like they've been there, done that. Some men may feel like that's immature. Some men may be in the prime of their life and they're looking for a little peace. And some women just ain't gonna get that to you. I know there's certain circumstances where that's not shit ain't always as it seems, but man, you know when you know, I ain't gonna broad brush nobody. You know when you meet their ass, but only date the ones that come from a father mother household and the dad used strict. I can't use Man, we living in a day and age where you can no longer use a father in the household as a proper metric for diagnosing or assessing the woman you're dealing with. I'm just being honest with you. The father, maybe in the 60s and 70s and 80s, not no more. Father in the household, that shit don't mean shit. The father in the household gets railroaded by the mother in the household. What the fuck that got to do with it? You know how many fathers in the household walk around let their daughter wear lip gloss, makeup, this, that, talking about they got boyfriend, they 15. Father in the household, that shit don't mean shit. And then too, once you get a woman going through the rebellious stage and all that shit, rebelling against her, man, she's gonna be some wild shit popping off. Shit, why I can't even use that as a... Amber Heard grew up with a mother and father in the household, and y'all don't like that bitch. Y'all don't like that bitch? Kim Kardashian had her father in her life until that nigga went, and then Bruce Jenner took the fuck over, but till that nigga died. Yeah, she grew up mother, father. Ariana Grande grew up mother, father. Lindsay Lohan grew up mother. Amanda Bynes grew up with her dad in the house. Britney Spears grew up, had a father in her house. And y'all really want to sit here and act like a father in today's standard is the proper metric to use when assessing a woman? At this point, saying, make sure she has a father, it just sounds good, but it holds no weight no more. It holds no weight no more. It's all on you now. Not whether, not what background, what house. You can't use none of that shit. You gotta use discernment. And you got to receive that from the spirit. I don't know where you get it from. You got to have it. And you got to know how to assess with the spirit of discernment. You can't be looking at superficial shit and things that fade to assess a woman now. That shit is just... We can't go based on celebrity standards. They sold their children. But before the celebrities, before all that, before they were celebrities, look what they did. So this is normal people doing this shit. Like some of these people weren't always celebrities. Their moms that put them in that put the kids in the situation weren't always on those celebrity type time. These just be normal people that's just fucked up. The hell, that's like some people, they just, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. That shit, nah, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's more difficult than just being like, look at her house. She grew up in a nice house, parents, and doing good, man. It just man. You know when you like for single, like people be alone and single and they'll have a list of all the traits and the background their future husband or wife gotta come from, or the qualities. Y'all might as well ball that shit up and throw that shit out the window. Y'all might as well ball that shit. Y'all might as well ball that shit. You get what you get, and you just gotta know how to recognize it's yours when you come across it. That's it, man. Yeah, ain't no such thing as it gotta be this, that, ass gotta be fat, this, that, man, look. I'm telling you. Oh, what's up, Cold Spring? Make sure she loves her father. Hell yeah, but damn, man, that shit, sometimes that shit just go too damn deep. You ain't gonna get to spend no time with her. You gonna be like, damn, you. I don't know too many women that if you ask them if they hate their father would say they hate their father. I think I've never met a woman who would tell you that they hate their father. So I can't use that neither. Some women, they be like, yeah, that's my dad, yeah. It's like it's their father. Like how many boys, how many young men would you meet that be like, yo, I hate my mom? Like imagine y'all just hooked up, you had an eHarmony, you met a nigga on eHarmony, you go to meet the nigga at like Red Lobster or some stupid shit like that. And the niggas just before you even say I hate my mom, I hate my mom. Like what Timmy are you gonna meet that just does that? That whole dating and shit, the whole, bro, you gonna have to compromise, bro, a relationship. That shit, you just gonna have to compromise. She may hate her father to her core, and you may not understand it's some shit that transpired during her younger years. That even though her father's in the picture, she just doesn't like that nigga. It's some shit. Now, does that mean that you have to? That the caliber of woman that is standing before you is now lesser than in value because she hates her father? No. Like some of these niggas y'all be listening to for relationship advice or how to pick a partner, they gonna lead y'all down the path to an Erica. You gonna end up with a fucking Erica. Erica tells you all the right shit. That list you got, fat ass, check. Loves her father, check. 2-parent household, check. Yeah, that list you got, Erica got all that. That bitch is insanely crazy though. Real shit. And some of this shit, it's just certain things you're not gonna be able to foresee, and all of it's different. Like women just be different. Women will come from the same circumstance and background and be different. Y'all ever seen sisters? You ever been with a woman and then notice her, like she may have a sister that, and you like, damn, y'all two different people. Different. Same situation, same background, same part of the world, same street, same block, same room. Just different. Like you can't, that's why I said it's on you. You gotta have discernment. You can't be using other men's metric to decide whether or not this woman is worth a damn. That shit gonna get you fucked up every time. Cause the women different. These bitches different. You feel? These bitches different. I can write a book on this shit. Cause I know. I could write a book on this shit because I met Elizabeth. Man, this bitch was on meth. She was on drugs, but didn't look it. You ever met a woman on drugs but didn't look it? That shit fuck you up because you don't know how to diagnose the situation. It's just you learn some things through experience. If she was on drugs and didn't look it. BG gonna be the new Andrew Tate. Nah, man. I'm gonna be more honest. Man, this shit honestly. To be honest, and what I say when I mean you're gonna be honest, you're not gonna end up 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna end up with the woman you feel like you deserve. It's just 9 times out of 10. It's just certain things you may not end up. She may look completely different than what you got in your head. And when you do that, and you see her, yeah, you may meet the real one in real life. She gonna look entirely different. That's for you. That fantasy in your head of who you gonna get with and who you gonna spend the rest of your life with and the fucking picket fence and all this other shit. The majority of the time, that shit just fantasy. Like, you may have some men out there leave a woman that loves them and get with a woman that wants them. You may have some men out there that feel like they leave the woman that loves them and get with a woman that wants them because that woman may look better or come from a different background or have a little bit more money or whatever the case. But then that woman leaves him, the one she wanted, for the one she loves. And then that man is left sitting there holding his dick in his hand, screaming, "Why me? Why?" Cursing God. "God, I hate y'all. This bitch is taking half." Getting online, typing fucked up man. And then all Western women aren't shit. We need to go to Thailand and get a woman. All types of shit. And this is why, because in their head they imagine this. So this down home shit right here wasn't good enough. They settled for this type of subpar shit just because it fit their fantasy better. Whole time they missed out on the blessings that was this. Ended up with that, but that was an Erica. Just saying, sometimes some of you niggas out there really think you deserve a beautiful woman, don't you? Don't you, nigga? You don't. Get your hands off that beautiful woman. That ain't for you. That woman right there with the woman right there that got the signs of a unibrow, that's her. She gonna love you long. That's who you supposed to be with. And you don't even want her. You got women out here praying for the right man. The right man done came and gone. That was for you. Some people pray to God, "God, please send me a man in my life." That he done did that. But you done already had this preconceived notion of who you supposed to get. You didn't let go and let what was supposed to happen. Man, this shit just difficult. Some of y'all just ultra conservative, and the woman you supposed to be with is at a pussy hat rally right fucking now on some feminist shit. But you just steady looking for a conservative giant in a conservative state. That ain't for you. Yeah, her, that's for you. You supposed to, that's for you. The giant you least expect. You can turn her life around, help her out, she help you out, and y'all build and grow together. And she did shit just nothing. Man, that shit smooth sailing, but you just looking for a giant. Our ideologies align, so we're supposed to be together. That shit right up here in your head. And that ain't for you. Sometimes you don't get what you think you deserve. That's all I'm saying. Only way to tell what you want, you got discernment. Oh darn, Liz is wild. Is he on that top BG shit again? Hell yeah, I was for a little. I don't even know how I got on this topic. Y'all be suckering me into certain topics too. I be noticing that shit. Y'all cut that shit out. Y'all just lost the pizza party I was planning for y'all this Friday. No pizza party. Okay. I got one more question. Even though I can barely read the fucking comments because YouTube decided to make them white and I can't find a background back here that can highlight the fucking... Elizabeths are crazy. Elizabeth is a Hebrew name. You motherfucker. I'm glad I didn't have to earn. No, you should have the same. You should have the same values. Yeah, you should have the same values. That shit don't work sometimes. Shit, me and my ex, we had the same values. We didn't work out. We had the same fucking values from the same place. That shit ain't work out. Me and my wife, you see it, BGW, we didn't have the same values. We didn't have the same faith. We didn't have the same values. We didn't have the same outlook on life. None of that shit. That's why I'm telling y'all, this shit, man, this shit just more is not so cut and dry. But people will figure it out. They always do. Sometimes. People figure it out. I'm deleting this fucking stream. I got one more question. Smoke hashish. Ooh, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Damn, man. I know one thing. I need more wood. I gotta step my wood game up. How do you feel about college? I feel like college has its place. I just feel like it's not as impactful as it is. It's not as impactful as it once was. But college is still useful. You can still make something out of going to college. I'm not going to broad brush college and be like, oh, if I know. Some people, they go to college and they take a dumbass major and then they go into debt for something that they not even going to go into that career field. They fucking feel like wasting money. Some people go to college and they make that shit work. They get shit cracked. They lead them. They get shit cracking. They done made a whole bunch of connections. And sometimes we live in a world where connections with the people, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Sometimes you could just, shit. You can know the work, you can know this. But if somebody come along that nigga know, and it's like, oh, we went to the same woo 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 whoop-de-woo. Nigga, he's hired, you're not. Some of y'all done worked at a job for 20 years. 20 years, thought you were going to work your way up. Thought you was going to get in that office. Be a manager. Nope. The regional manager, they done put somebody in charge of you who never worked there a day in their life because of who they know. He don't know shit from Shinola. You been there. You gotta help him out. You gotta tell you, be like, nah, we don't do it. We do this at 2. We do this at 2 from 2 to 2:30. He be like, oh, all right. Nah, sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know. College is good for that. But just thinking about college with my daughter, I know when girls go to college and they just get slutted out. A lot, like they go to these dumbass parties. Like that shit really be happening in real life. Like when you watch American Pie and all this shit, that shit really happen like that in real life. Like you got kids and like they up there doing the whole fucking, they do the go to parties with headphones on, everybody listening to the same. What party they call? They go and they just fuck around. Shit get real loose. Like you gotta like shit. Like that's when them young boys up there, that what they into. That girls, they just be going. So it's like, and that shit like a double-edged sword. But for me, fuck college, fuck high school. Shit, you don't need high school. If you don't need college, why the fuck you need high school? Especially in the day, you get an Amish education. Stop at the 8th grade. That's it. All the extracurricular shit you go to trade school for. You go to a trade school, you don't even gotta do that shit for real. Then you learn half the shit, half the shit that people used to pay for back in the 2000s, people have online on YouTube showing you how to do the shit for free. Like in the 90s, wasn't nobody showing you how to work on a variable valve time, dual overhead cam. Then you had to go to school for that. You had to pay an army. You had to buy. Remember the book? You had to get the fucking book. You had to get the manual, the book. You had to go to school. Nigga, now that shit just out there for you niggas to just absorb. You niggas could be superhuman if you wanted to. You just don't reach out and grab the capability. Because you want shit the easy way, even though the shit already fucking easy. This shit's sweet. That's why I told you I don't even do the YouTube shit no more, man. If you don't know how to make $1 out here today, I don't know what the fuck you doing with your life. I don't need the grift to make money. I don't need to sit up here and keep making skits when I don't feel like it to make money. I could do a live stream for no fucking reason and talk to 88 people without expecting anything. This shit, you can make money out here. Easy. No college, no high school diploma, no GED, no none of that shit. You go get your fucking CDL. At the very least, you can make reality-based money. I'm not talking about starting to fucking doing an algorithm to launch a fucking website and all this other shit and sell it and do that. I'm just talking about some real man shit. People used to have to go to school for HVAC. People, well, you still do go to school for HVAC, plumbing, shit like that. But a lot of this shit, the power has been put in your hand for you to be able to do it yourself and then expound on that information and then further your education on it by going to school if you so do choose, or just by jumping off the porch. Fuck it. Like, fuck it. You got niggas is starting farms for just out the blue. Their family didn't farm. They don't have a history of farming. I'm not talking about like no on Benjamin Homestead bullshit neither. I'm talking about like real life farms, first generation. Like you used to have to learn up under somebody to do that shit, man. Niggas out here, man, niggas getting this shit cracking. Niggas is getting this shit cracked just by watching a couple videos. That shit inspires people to get off their ass and go do something. Like, look at this shit, man. You don't need no fucking... Like you could just make this type of shit in one. You can make this shit in 2 days. No fucking, no fucking no high school diploma, no GED, no none of that stupid shit. That ain't rent money neither. That's the money you niggas sent to me for doing absolutely fucking nothing but bumping my fucking gums online. Bro, you can make some shit of bread just out here, man. Man, I'm telling y'all, like you don't have to, like niggas be grifting and shit and lying about who the fuck they are and trying to act all concerned for people just to, I'm concerned about Palestinian kids just to amass an audience and shit. Like you don't gotta do that shit. You can be straight up you, raw, uncut, and go make money. Cause you understand this shit right here, man, it's the bullshit. But you a grown man, and you know you gotta meet the man. You gotta meet the man. You got man to man. And that thing, you know, woo woo woo. Nigga, your wallet on fucking swole. That's all I'm saying. Niggas bankroll swallow. This shit easy. Even the tax and all that shit easy. You don't understand how to start a fucking bill. You know how many YouTube channels out here be like, this what you do. This how you write this off. There's people doing their own fucking taxes. You used to have to go to a specialist that went to college for that. Fuck no, you don't need college or high school. I said it, don't at me. But some of those connections, them boys making college, that shit is important and it impacts their life in a righteous way. Yeah, man, I be hearing niggas be on here complaining and begging niggas for money and shit and all on some. Cause and if they shut this down, then I can't feed my family. I'm like, nigga, they need to shut that shit down then. Niggas be online, niggas, internet personalities fucking kill me with this shit. Guys, if they take away this channel and I can't feed my family, so you want me to be your daddy, nigga, and help you pay your fucking bills for you and your kids and your fucking wife? I'm not fucking your wife. Am I fucking your wife? Then why the fuck am I buying her a fucking vehicle? I'm not helping you buy your wife a fucking Porsche. I'm not hitting that. Nigga, you better man up and get your fucking CDLs. You better get a lawnmower and go door to door. Can I cut your grass? Fuck wrong with you niggas, man. I'm joking. I'm just talking shit. Don't mind me. I'm doing one. This is what they call doing one. Yeah, y'all know I'm full of shit. Yeah, but seriously though. Seriously. Like you don't have to ask, you don't have to beg, you don't have to ask other men that you don't know for money for doing nothing other than supplying your opinion. Now, y'all don't gotta live like that. At the whims of people whose minds changed overnight. Y'all know how many fucking... Yo, son, swear, if I was still cracking on YouTube and still a factor on YouTube and I said, fuck them Palestinian kids and fuck them Jewish kids, there goes all of my audience. Who the fuck I'm gonna get to pay for my wife's gas? Who the fuck gonna help me feed my kids at that point? I done put all my fucking eggs in this internet basket. Now I'm gonna be forced to apologize or at least tamp down on my fucking delivery. Guys, I don't really mean it like that. What I'm saying is, man, I'm gonna have to sit up here and talk and be all like, y'all know what I meant, right? Y'all the niggas making videos about me online, and the videos that other people make about me online negatively impact my views, and my audience decide to leave me and go for them and start giving them money because what they're saying is edgier than what I'm saying, all that. Man, you don't gotta live like that. You don't gotta live. You young niggas out there ain't gotta live like that. So I'm telling you right now, put your chest up. Go be a fucking man. Go work. That's it. This shit simple. Shit simple. This shit simple. Like I fix cars. I fix cars for people. I work on cars. I don't know shit about plumbing or none of that other shit. But I had a leaky faucet. Yeah, I had a leaky faucet in the bathroom. What happened was, when I cut the cold water off and cut the hot water off, it drips. You can diagnose it. Where it's dripping from? Well, this handle right here, the hot water handle, I pull that bitch all the way back, but that shit drip. But it don't do it with the cold water. So now you know that hot water handle is something going on. Nigga, there's a YouTube video for that. You don't gotta go to school. You don't gotta talk to a fucking professional. I found out what that shit was quick. It was the cartridge. Nigga, you change that cartridge in the handle, go down there, cut the water off, make sure you got the water cut off. Because that shit'll explode on your ass. You leave that water on, fucking around with that faucet. See, you learn all this shit. I replaced the handle, boom, good as new. Good as fucking new. Shit, y'all niggas be on the internet for the wrong fucking thing. Niggas be on the internet for the wrong thing, like pretending they care about Palestinian kids all of a sudden out of fucking nowhere. Palestinian kids been dying. Jewish kids been doing what Jewish kids do out there. You haven't given a fuck. I tell you what told they give a fuck. Fuck them Jewish niggas in Congress too. I know Exigent News. What they doing here? Do you care about that? I don't fuck about none of that shit, nigga. I fix faucets. I fix faucets. Yo, I fix a fucking faucet. Yo, your wife got a leaky faucet. I'll fix it. I'll do plumbing. Your wife will love me. I'm a plumber now. I'm a fuck bitch. I'm a fucking plumber. Your wife loves me. She had a leaky faucet and I fixed that. Because you were too busy just caring about fucking kids that you'll never meet. Don't give a fuck. Y'all didn't have the same energy when them fucking African kids got kidnapped by Boko Haram. Didn't nobody give a fuck about them kids. Didn't nobody give a fuck about the kids in Haiti except for when you found out you could pin Hillary Clinton's foundation on this shit. Didn't nobody give a fuck about them kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them Haitian kids. Fuck them. Fuck them. I ain't give a fuck. Now, then one of you niggas donated. Niggas will sit up here and talk about how Libya went right back into slavery and them kids, the girls were getting mutilated and violated and raped. The boys were getting raped all out there in Libya ever since Obama or whoever took out Gaddafi. Y'all don't get it. Didn't give a fuck. Well, no fucking aggressive campaign on those fucking kids. No, I don't give a fuck about Palestinian kids or the Jewish kids. You can't just flip a switch in my mind and get me to give a fuck about some shit I didn't give a fuck about yesterday. You know, it's just authentic shit like that. You can call me a narcissist or a sociopath or whatever, or empath, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it is what it is. And me saying that isn't going to stop my money. You see? You see what the fuck I'm saying? What they say? I don't have as much money. That's what Owen Benjamin told me during our back and forth. I remember that shit stayed with me too. He told me he make more money than me. I said, yeah, he do. But I don't have to worry about going from site to site, platform to platform, getting new recruits, doing this, doing that, pretending to be somebody I'm not. That shit chip away at your spirit. That shit eat away at your soul. I'm sorry, I gotta tell it to you like it is. Keeping up with this, keeping up with that, doing this, doing that. I don't give a fuck how much land you got. I don't give a fuck what money, resources, whatever the fuck it is you got. You a prepper. I don't give a fuck how much silver or gold you got, man. That shit eat away at you. And sooner or later, you ain't gonna be on this earth long enough to spend the shit you done made. Somebody else gonna be doing it. This shit a certain level of freedom. This is true freedom of speech. The shit I'm doing right here. Freedom of speech. Because what they always tell you, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. Well, I said what the fuck I said. Let there be consequences. Let people leave and see if it stopped my fucking cash flow. You know? It do feel, listen, I'm gonna tell you real shit. Cause I grew up like this. But it feels good for me. It feels good for me to tell y'all I don't need y'all. Y'all. It just feel good. I like y'all though. I didn't like y'all at first, for real. I went on here and did this, y'all were just talking. I didn't fucking like it. I was like, this shit weird. I don't know these niggas. Who are some of y'all personalities now? I like y'all. So I like y'all. So me saying I like you guys, you know that shit authentic because I don't rely on y'all for my income. So when I say I like you, that means I like you. See? See? And when you say you like me, it's just shit 9 times out of 10 it's authentic because you're not paying for my wife's plumbing. You're not plumbing for my wife. You say you like me, you know, 9 times out of 10 it's authentic because you're not paying for me to have land to leave to my kids while your kids do God knows what. Living God knows where. Hey, that shit, there can begin to be an authentic type of trust at that point built up. That's how I feel. I feel like it'd be authentic. That's why I like that Faith Fair wreath. Not only because the Faith Fair wreath is indestructible, but it embodies what the fuck I'm talking about. The whole situation and circumstance around this, huh? That's all it is. Yeah, I'm about to cut my dreads. Y'all gonna come? I'm gonna come out here. Y'all gonna laugh at me because my head shaped like a melted milk dud. You know when you got milk duds in your pocket and them shit start melting together? Yeah, I'm about to cut my dreads, man. It's time. It's about that time. I'm about to cut my dreads and sell bundled firewood and shit. Fuck out. Look what they did to my wall. Look what these niggas did to my wall. I have no privacy no more. I got used to my wood wall. I gotta work harder, build it back. I gotta build it back better. Literally. I gotta build back better, literally. I gotta build the wood wall back better than how it was last year. Because last year that shit was leaning this way. That shit collapsed under its own weight once it dried out and went that way. So now all this shit you see kind of going this way. I accounted for it to dry out and slant that way because it's going downhill. So I literally built back better. I'm building back. I built back better with this, and I'm building back better here. B.G. Peterson. Wow. Wow. I don't suppose you know what that means when... However the fuck, Peterson. Bald, the woodworking, Tommy Pickles, BG, Steve Harvey. Hell nah, I'm a shit. Bald guys are in. Fuck you mean? If I say something and a bald guy says the same fucking thing, people gonna listen to the bald guy before they listen to me, even though I'm the one that said it first. Like, bald guys are it. People take bald guys seriously. Remember when people used to laugh at bald people? Now bald people are, except for Tim Pool. But other than outside of him, yeah, man, bald guys are in. And you know how I gets mine, I fall in line. You building a wall? Hell yeah. I think BG is supposed to have a permit to store commercial wood as a residential building. That's why I'm a comedian. That's why I'm a comedian. I'm a damn good comedian too. I don't release specials at designated times and charge the people who wrote the jokes and heard the jokes over and over for the past 5 years to purchase the fucking special I dropped that they fucking paid for. And then when this shit goes south, talk about I give you a refund, but I gotta figure out the payment processor. The fucking payment processor. Yeah, I'm a comedian, but I'm not beefing with the film studio that take my fucking special and don't know who really owns the fucking special. Just, I don't know, I can buy it back from Film Grain Studios, but he acting like a whole bitch out here in these streets right now. So I don't know what the fuck people that paid for it. I can possibly get you your fucking money back, maybe. I don't fucking know. I am funny. And you know I'm funny, because I tell you niggas every 5 minutes how funny I am. And I'm broke too. There was fake money that I leave around these props. It's fake money. I flashing fake money because I want y'all to think I'm something I'm not. I'm a comedian. These jokes. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about for real. The Mexicans stack my wood wall. I'm not even doing this shit. I'm just telling you I do this shit. It's a grift. That's how you get money. When people think you're a hard-working person, they'll break bread with you. That's how you gotta do it. I'm not even a fucking mechanic. I never was. I don't know how to fix. I don't fix shit. I don't do no plumbing. I don't plumb shit. My wife, I don't plumb her pipes. I'm plumbing. Who plumbing what? I ain't fixing no leaky faucet. People be getting the plumber for their wife complain about the leaky faucet she got. The plumber, but he's coming to plumb your pipes. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I'm about to get the hell up out of here. Get the hell up out of here and make these bundles. Make these bundles that I'm going to use in my fireplace. Use these bundles. I may wash the truck today. Take my truck through the car wash to get all that salt and all that other bullshit off during the winter. And the brushes at the car wash fucking up the paint. You ever leave a car wash and your paint just splotch? You got white marks showing through. You're like, what the fuck? You got razor tip brushes in there? What the fuck? What type of car wash are you running here? This nigga, it's like they put acetone on the fucking paintbrush, on the brush. Excuse me, where's the manager? This nigga has acetone spraying out the nozzle. You ever go through the car wash and leave and come out the other end with your bumper a different color? I don't give a fuck who you are or where you come from. You're gonna want to speak to the manager at that point. One hour he's bragging about all that he can do, and this hour he's bragging. Man, I can't do shit. I'm supposed to come on here braggadocious and shit. I'm a fucking comedian. Do you not hear me? I'm a comedian. When the fuck did that stop being a liability shit? Me saying I'm a comedian should exempt me from all the bullshit. Alright then, I'm a comedian. So what the fuck I do? I tell jokes. I'm always on joke time, even when I'm serious. Now send me money. I was lying like shit. I need y'all help. For real. Cause I got a family of bats living in the attic, and I need to pay the man to come get these niggas out my attic. Now, if y'all could send the money, anything help. Anything help. My fucking heat. I cut the heat on in the house, and that shit blowing cold air. I need y'all to send me money. Is each column a chord? Nope. Hell yeah, Ryan Line. Shout out to Ryan Line. He remembers. Faith, give Ryan Line a yogurt for remembering. But damn, you remember too much, Ryan Line. Yeah, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. I'm trying to reclaim the money I sent to Ukraine so I can send it to Israel. There you go. I'm out. Watachi, I'm out. I'm out, Faith. You go ahead, close the door. Ryan Line, get out. Where Jessica at? Jessica, she. I'm about to get the hell out. I got one more watermelon over there. It's still growing. I would go over there, but I know for a fact my phone going spaz out if I go all the way over there. But it's over there. I might take y'all over there in a later stream. I'm out.